Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft the Shipwreck. Today we'll be reading chapter 34, which is titled Jake. Starts on page 292 and goes to page 297. If you guys have enjoyed this novel so far, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more Minecraft the Shipwreck. Without further ado, chapter 34. Jake can't believe this. He keeps turning over the morning events in his head, lying down in his bed. Feels like it happened so fast. The way Emily and Tank just left. Jake had felt the blood rushing to his head, and he found himself knocking on Ellen's door. She'd answer with a smile that Jake couldn't return. "We're done," Jake said, the words heavy and final and awful. He handed her the key. "There's 3 computers still and a box for them and that table. I can get it for you." "Oh, don't worry about that. The recycling crew is just gonna come by my place anyway. They can go get that stuff directly from there." She smiles at him kindly, looking like the grandmother Jake thought she was when they first met. "So, you're all done, huh? Did you have fun?" "Yeah," Jake's voice sounds even more hollow than he feels. "Oh," Ellen says, "that's great. I bake cookies if you and your friends." Jake wanted to throw up, and all he could manage was a brief shake before he found himself running all the way home. It feels weird to be home during the day, weird to be here, not in the community center. He sits in his bedroom, opening his laptop. He has Wi-Fi. The cable company connected it a while ago, but it didn't seem important when the best game when the best game he's ever played is only a rinky-dink server in a building about to be torn down. He buries his head into his pillows and groans. "Hey, are you okay?" Jake looks up. Dad hesitates in the doorway of his bedroom, holding his clipboard and a thick sheaf of folders. "I heard from Ellen that you're done with the community service project." "That's great." "Yep, we're done," Jake says finality. Jake's dad steps inside, sitting on the bed beside him. "I'm really proud of you. You dealt with the consequences of breaking the rules, and you went above and beyond in helping a senior citizen." Jake doesn't look up from his pillow. He wants to just disappear and pretend nothing else exists outside of the soft cotton dinosaur print sheets. Wait, he can disappear. "Dad, are you done with the Pacific Crest? The project? We can move now, right?" Dad shakes his head and smiles. "I told you. I'm staying put for you, buddy. I want you to be able to finish high school without worrying about making new friends every year." "But I'm keeping my promises," Dad sighs. "I know I haven't always been here for you, but this has been a good summer, right? We've had a good time, and those baseball games happen every year, and you've been telling me all about your new friends. I think that's great." He smiles, looking around Jake's room. "This place looks good, Jake." Jake glances around his bedroom. His desk is cluttered with notepads and scribbling, drawings of Leviathan, and the underwater kingdom, pages with coordinates scattered across them, a Polaroid Emily gave him, of the 3 of them having lunch in the courtyard. His clothes are in the drawers between because he kept getting tired of rooting through his suitcase, and the bookshelf is full because it was easier than going through the boxes every time. He and Tank exchanged comics. Somehow, without realizing it, he settled in here. But it doesn't matter anymore. It's over. Tank and Emily are just going to ignore him when he starts school, and he's going to be just the new kid again. Or maybe it'll be worse. Worse now, knowing that they had a good time together, that every time he sees them, he'll just remember the way Emily looked at him when she walked off, like he was no one, the way Tank shrank away from him, and when he said those things, awful, awful things. He regrets it now. Of course. It's annoying playing with them sometimes, but it was good. They were a good team. "Hey, I know what might cheer you up. You always wanted to swing a sledgehammer at a wall if it needed to come down, right? I bet when we do the renovation, I can bring you on the site and you can take a few swings, eh? How about that? Isabella told me they're starting on Monday. Isn't that exciting?" "Right, the renovation. They came so close to solving the mystery, they found the city. Jake thinks about the poor mermaids in their underwater kingdom, cursed to be beset by an awful monster every day, with no one to help them. Now, no one ever will. After Dad goes back to work, Jake plods around the apartment listlessly, staring at the TV, flipping channels idly, attempting to watch a movie and not enjoying any of it. He opens his phone to text Danny to see if he wants to play Minecraft on their server, but he realizes that Danny never responded to his last message from 2 weeks ago. Jake sighs. He's been worried they've been drifting apart for years now, but it's one thing to suspect it and another thing to see it confirmed. Jake boots up Minecraft and opens his old worlds, going back to them for the first time in a long time. It's not the same. Every single achievement he's made, the cool worlds he's built, he just wants to show them to his friends. He misses going on their adventures. He misses the way Emily yells when she recklessly charges right into a mob of monsters and tanks blunt comments that are just so weirdly funny. Apparently, the renovation is starting Monday. It'll all be over. Maybe there's something Jake missed. Maybe there's a way to defeat Leviathan. He makes his way toward the community center now that the service project is officially complete. Technically, he shouldn't be there, but he hasn't seen the construction crews back yet, and Grant usually doesn't start until 10 p.m., so Jake's got time. He can slip between the crack in the fence. The weeds in the courtyard rustle as Jake pushes through the overgrown mess, and he pauses as an annoyed voice rings through the air. I'm not hungry, and you can't keep doing this, Mom. You can't keep showing up where I work. I didn't show up. I live here too, and I manage this building. Where else would I be? That's Miss Jenkins, Ellen's voice. It's weird calling adults by their first name, but she's not as scary as she thinks she is. And she brought them lunch that time, which was nice. She's walking with another woman, her daughter. Jake ducks behind a shrubbery. Heeled shoes tap against the pavement with sharp clacks as they walk past Jake's shrubbery. He recognizes the woman in the sleek business suit walking away from Ellen, holding a clipboard. Isabella Reyes, the new owner of the building. Wait, Mom? She's Ellen's daughter? Come on, you have to eat, she said it. You said it yourself. You're really busy all the time, and I've already made the food. You don't have to. Look, I see what you're trying to do here, and I don't want it. Isabella grips the clipboard to herself like a shield. It's too late, okay? I don't need you to nag me about dinner or anything. I've got my own life, my own business. I know. You're really successful. I'm real proud of you, you know. You don't get to be proud of me, Isabel hisses. You had nothing to do with this. Just leave me alone. She stomps off, the sound of her heels fading away into the distance. Ellen watches her go, her chin wobbling. She wipes hastily at her face, and Jake scoots back, trying to slink into the shadows. Something behind him topples over and clangs against the pavement, an empty soda can. Ellen whirls around, spots Jake in the shrubbery. He gulps. He wishes he had an invisibility potion or some easy way to disappear, but there's nothing he can do except run. That wraps up chapter 34. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button, and I will see you next time.